pressure on yourself. What is my time pressure? See, I knew I have to do this event on 2nd of December. So there's a time pressure on me. And I know I have to go this week to China also. There are a lot of other works. And I have other things in my schedule. I knew if I don't do it today, this will be delayed and my assignment will not be over. So what I did, created time pressure on myself. There's a deadline. It has to be done. It has to be done, whether I like or not. Second thing, how do you create time pressure? First, create a deadline. Second, announce publicly. Just like I announced publicly, already the next premiere date is released. So date is released, what do I do now? I have no option. Man, release it. Announce it in public. Most of the non-performers do not announce any of their goals in public. Why? In their mind, they've already lost the game. So, if you have a habit of not announcing in public, I would say go out audaciously tell, man, I am going to become financially free in the next 5 years. You know what will happen? People will come and ask you after 5 years, what happened? And you will feel embarrassed. Either you will feel embarrassed, or else you will work hard for this 5 years and achieve something. That's what I always tell to my students, that first go and announce your goal. If you don't announce your goal, you are gone. Now don't become mad, don't go and talk to everybody. No, to some sensible person. I don't talk to my enemies about my goal. I talk about my sensible person, that this is my aim and I am accountable to it. Remind me every week or every month that what happened to your goal. I want somebody to remind me. That's very, very important. Most important, last thing, 8th point which I'm giving you is challenge your excuses. Challenge your excuses. Never turn down an invitation of an opportunity just because you're busy. I repeat again. Never turn down an opportunity in your life just because you're busy. Take a cutsy. If you're already happy in your life and you believe your aspirations are fulfilled, then don't worry about it. Otherwise, I'm telling you, we have a tendency of saying no to an opportunity without even knowing what is the opportunity. So never say no to an opportunity. If opportunity is knocking, at least have a courtesy to say, man, let me understand what it is. Third thing, analyze an in-depth reasoning of why you are not having time. Second thing, you may be only feeling it. I always tell that the excuses why I'm giving, many times we are feeling we are busy. Actually, we are not busy. All right. How to challenge your excuses? Are you sure? I always ask myself, are you sure you don't have time for this project? Second thing I ask, do I have time problem or I'm having fear problem? This is a very interesting thing, okay? Many times we assume we have time problem, actually we have fear problem. Second thing, is it time fear or I'm really tired? Many times it happens, right? You are on the worst day of your life. You are like exhausted today, beaten up from all the areas of life. So you know you are today tired. So remember, you might be tired, you might be having fear, or you might be just casually saying, no, I don't have time. So don't do any of this circus. Always say yes. First, develop your habit of saying yes. Always the word I'll say you, I have enough time. Practice this 9,000 times a day. I have enough time. If it is important for my family and my goals, I have time for it. Just say this line and see the energy you will get in your life. And the most important last thing which I'll recommend you, you cannot do everything alone. You cannot do everything alone. And successful people form a team. They know that they cannot do everything, so they find team for things which can happen. Take an example. I'll give you a simple example. I come from poor family. So my mindset was also poor. We did not have even one maid. Then one day I realized mine and my wife's time is not worth wasting time in doing household chores. Let us identify, we found a full-time maid. It cost us some money, but it gives us time. Then everything, for car servicing, no point in going and doing. I started inviting everything. I realized this all the work which is having no value, I started outsourcing it. Otherwise, you know what, I was having a habit, we'll go to some place, we'll search things. Nowadays I don't do any of this circus. Outsourced all the work. I make sure the only work which I do is I ask myself, is this work so important that I have to do it, or it can be outsourced? That's the first question I ask, and that gives me a lot of time.